Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Girl, I don't know about where you live, but I was not kidding, I guess, when I said that summer just started a few days ago here in SoCal. Girl, it is 102 degrees outside. I am shook. Please hydrate appropriately. You know, your girl has her water, her Fix Plus. Hydrate. Don't be out in the sun too long, girl. Woo! It's hot. Anyways, hey girl, hey, I hope you've been doing well. Today, as you can see by my title, I am back to share with you all a video that I really wanted to film, and a couple of you did request on my Sephora collective haul and also on my Instagram. So thank you so much for those of you who left me a comment letting me know that you wanted to see this video. I am so excited, girl. I am living for the look that I have on now. I know a lot of you were gonna say you could probably do that with any palette that you have, because you know I love me a really good warm palette, but I am just really loving it. I just, you know, I'm super basic, so this for me was just, I could have easily gone with like a gold, you know me. So I am so happy with this look. I absolutely love it. I am here to share with you all my first impressions, some swatches, and of course this really quick, you know me, eye demo on the brand new, not limited edition, very much talked about Natasha Denona Sunrise palette, which you already know by the time this video is up. You can purchase this at natashadenona.com and a variety of other retailers. I personally purchased this at sephora.com. This cost 65 USD. I know when the price was first revealed, a lot of us, myself included, were a little confused as to why it was significantly lower than per se the very much famed as well Sunset palette, which this was my first Natasha Denona purchase, and I absolutely love this palette. I know I never got a chance to upload that video for you all, but I do really like this palette. Now, I have tried the Natasha Denona Tropic palette. Not for me, definitely, but when I did see pictures of the Sunrise palette, I knew I had to have it. I absolutely knew this was gonna be it, girl. So I haven't seen any other review videos. I haven't read any of the reviews or anything of the sort. I definitely have my set of impressions on this, and to some people, first impressions might not be all that great, because you could just try a couple of colors and they could be great, but then the other colors in the palette aren't that great. So here is a little proposition for you all. I am going to share with you my first impressions, and if you would like to see a comparison video on these two palettes, please do let me know, and I would love to do that for you all within a couple of weeks so I could get to use this more and let you all know what I think. Maybe do a get ready with me with all the new products that I hauled from that Sephora haul. Let me know your thoughts down below, what you all think. So girl, you already know it's a video of mine, so get comfortable, get your little agua fresca ready, because you know it's going to be a long video. Get cozy if you are interested in my first impressions and some swatches on the brand new Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. Then keep on watching. I want to try and remember to say this in the beginning of the video so you don't get to the end and some of you don't make it till the end. So please be sure to follow me on my social media, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. It's at Macaholic. Check me out. I'm actually starting to use YouTube stories, which is a little weird to me. I've told you all this many times, I have not updated my Instagram, so I don't have like Instagram IGT or whatever it is. I have old Instagram. I know you're probably like, what are you even saying right now? Get on with the video. Follow me on my social media, girl. I will definitely be more active on there. Also, if you aren't already, girl, click that red subscribe button for me, please, so you don't miss out on a whole bunch of makeup. Let's just put it that way. And don't forget to click on that little notification bell, which will notify you as soon as your girl uploads. Look at this gorgeousness. I've said this before, but for me, y'all know, if you don't know, I'm a collector at heart. I have so many eyeshadow palettes. You probably do as well. It doesn't matter what brand they are. Oh, I can't get over this. Oh my gosh. Look at these shades, please. Just a work of art. I love it. I love the design. I love the colors that are in here. Definitely a warm tone palette. I know not everyone is a fan of warm tone palettes because everyone and their mom in the beauty industry has made warm tone palettes. It kind of feels just so repetitive and you're probably like, yawn, I'm over it. But me personally, I don't know, I'm a sucker for warm tone palettes. They get me every time, I'm serious. I did something a little bit different in this video. As always, please, please, please let me know your input down below. Is this something I should incorporate with more of my maybe palette first impression videos? Because you know I love a good palette. Or just do it how I usually do it. Today I decided that I was gonna go outside and actually do a live swatch video for you all, which is usually how I do it when I showcase new palettes. But usually I stay here in my room. You all know, if you've been watching me for a while, I only use natural lighting. I don't use any artificial lighting because honestly there is no space in my small little room. So all of the lighting that you see and why this room is lit is because of the sunlight outside. I also swatch everything on my arm here, and I go outside and take video and pictures for you all in the natural daylight. And that's because I really want you all to get the best representation of how a color is actually going to look on you. Granted, we all have different skin tones, different undertones, and all of that, but how it looks like on me hopefully will be a better indicator than swatches that you see online provided by the actual company. So I really, really hope that they help, and trust me, they take a long time to do, but I do it for you all. Not only did I use my finger to swatch the color on my arm, I also used a synthetic eyeshadow brush. Now, it might have been, like I said, it's something that I've always wanted to do, but I'm not really sure if it's helpful just because the colors aren't really all that great, to be completely honest. When I swatch them on my brush, keep in mind there's no primer on here, it's just my bare arm. I thought it would be a better representation to you all to show you all the colors, how they look like outside rather than in my room, because it's not as bright as it could be. Also, as always, please excuse the noises. There's a little bit of wind going on, and of course the constant helicopters and airplanes flying around, so please excuse that. But here it is. This is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. Its net weight is 19.25 grams or 0.67 ounces. Here is the palette. Look at this gorgeousness, and please excuse my fur babies if they make appearances. So here it is. Ooh, girl, look at this right here. To show you how this swatches with my fingers, of course, like I always do, but I am also going to be using a brush and swatch that right beside it. Oh, these are so soft. Oh my gosh, girl. Yo. Wow, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. So let's try it with this brush. Oh, that's not too exciting. Those are so soft. Oh, I do hear. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's wow. Okay, so the pans. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Oh, that's not very exciting at all. Oh, that's a nice color. Oh, these are not very appealing to me at all. barely. Oh, that's a nice shade. Okay, that's different. Okay. Okay, this is definitely a matte. All right, this one looks a lot better. Oh, that one's nice. Oh, we're going all the way up my arm. That's cool. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna fit. Yeah, I don't think you can see that. Okay, mommy finished. Let's move on to the last row. I'm just gonna speed this up for you all. Those are the pictures and swatches for the brand new and very highly talked about Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. First impression wise, I mean, check back in a couple weeks, right? But first impression wise, I'm really excited with this palette. When I swatched them on my arm, I wasn't too sure. I mean, with the finger swatches, I was just blown. I was like, oh, those are pigmented colors. And then I used the synthetic brush and I was like, I don't know. Took off the lashes, so don't mind that, but maybe you can see the eye look better now. I was sitting down and just thinking to myself, I really forgot to mention something really important. Well, I would think is important for any kind of eyeshadow palette review, and I got so distracted, I guess, by the price and the actual quality of the eyeshadows that I forgot to mention that there's a really nice array of both matte shades, shimmer shades, which I really like. You know I'm all about that matte life, but realistically, if you want to put a really nice look together, I think. Not for every day, of course. I mean, do you at the end of the day, but I really feel like it's very nice to be able to have a variety of colors, whether that be matte and shimmers. So I really like it. It's not, none of the shades that I used and that I saw in the palette were just like, whoa, too much. I think they're all very much wearable, and that's why I really like this palette. It's not so much like, oh my god, you can only wear this palette or use this palette when you're gonna be going out. Use this whenever you'd like, every day, work day, school day, etc. Or you can definitely play it up and create a really nice date night out look. So I really appreciate that about the palette. Actually using them on my eye. This is not a sponsored video, okay? Being at Natasha Denona, I feel that we all kind of have certain expectations. Even if you've never tried the Natasha Denona, when I first tried the Sunset palette, I was like, this better be bomb.com if I'm paying that much money for a palette. And I still have the palette. Let's just put it at that. It's a really nice palette. So already my expectations were pretty high. It's Natasha Denona. Yes, her eyeshadows are known to be one of the greatest. So you go into purchasing any Natasha Denona, well, at least I do, eyeshadow palette, like, hey, this better be bomb. Thus far, no, I only used it once, but I am very satisfied with this. I will definitely continue to use this palette. I'm not just going to use it this one time and then like peace out on to the next. Definitely not. I can't wait to play around with it some more. Yes, there was fallout. Before anyone, oh, look at this color, girl. Before anyone asks about the pans moving, oh, it's not all of them. So not all of them move, but it's not to the point where, look at these shades, girl. Yes, I really think it depends on the palette, unfortunately, that you get. Yes, I hear it with some of the pans, not all of the pans. I mentioned it when I was swatching it. I did hear some moving around, but not all of them. I wish during production they would have been more secure, but for me, it's not the end of the world. I don't feel like this is the most sturdiest palette ever, but I also don't feel like it's a really flimsy, like, oh my gosh, anything can just make it open. Do I feel like you need this palette? Should you go out and get it? I know that for a lot of you, this might be your first ever Natasha Denona palette, because I was just reading the comments. This is gonna be my first purchase and I'm so excited. The price point, it's not bad. It's not for it being Natasha Denona. People were asking, well, what's up with the price difference between these two? Why? Are they not as good of quality? I think they're great quality. They're really nice quality shadows. This is just strictly for me. I can't remember the last time I hit pan on an eyeshadow palette, so I think this will be just fine for me. But do I absolutely think that you need it right away? Like, go get it, like drop everything, pause this video and go to Sephora or go on the app? No, it's not revolutionary. I'm pretty sure, girl, you and I both have palettes that kind of equate to these shadows. The shadows alone aren't, they're great. They are good. If you've never purchased anything from Natasha Denona, I think this would be an excellent first purchase, and I highly do recommend it, but wait for there to be a sale. If this was limited edition, I would say, you know what, girl, you need to go splurge and get it, but it's not, so don't worry. This is a great starter palette. Not for someone just going into makeup, but a starter to maybe Natasha Denona. Like, you're not going to be spending $200+ on a palette, or even 120 with this one. Don't get me wrong, this is a really nice palette, but I'm not sure how many people can just shell out $120 for a palette with a eyeshadow formulation that you're not necessarily familiar with. Next time the VIB sale comes around, or if you get a 15 or 20% off coupon from Sephora, girl, get this. You will not regret it. It's a really nice palette. If you already have a bunch of warm palettes like your girl, it might not be all that great. I even used Gate as a I don't know if it looks subtle, but to me, well, no, it's actually quite nice. I use it as a highlight. I really do like it. I love the colors. I can't say it enough. Okay, I think I rambled on enough. Let me know, as always, your thoughts down below. What do you think? Is this a yes? Is this a nah? Is this a let's wait for a sale? Let's all wait for a sale. I really do like it, and I can't wait to play around with it some more, try some other looks. Now this, I do have to mention this because I was a little shook. This color does not look orange to me. If anything, it looks kind of like an all over the lid. I was like surprised. Look, even like here, it doesn't even look that orange. But when I put it on my eye, I was surprised it looked like orange. And that's where I kind of, okay, well, let's work with it. So these are pigmented shadows. Recommend this if you're on the hunt for a new warm palette. If you want to treat yourself, girl, because do you. If it's your birthday, if it's not your birthday, splurge. Do you, spoil yourself. Anyways, loves, that is it for me. I really hope this video wasn't too long. Thank you all so much for spending some time with me. I hope this video was informational. If it was, you know the drill. Please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up for me. I would really appreciate it. If you haven't already, click that red subscribe button for me, please. Join the Makeup Lovers Unite Forever fam here. And don't forget to click on that little notification bell, which will notify you like that as soon as your girl uploads. So definitely stay in the loop, girl. More videos to come. Thank you all as always for being so patient with me. Let me know what type of videos you all want to see from me. Let's chat it up. Hit me up down below. I love you all so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.